What's up, guys? We survived the tornado warning. Man, I got home, passed out right away. Phone starts going off. All the phones, I got 3 phones at the house. Shop phone's going off, my phone's going off, Daddy's phone's going off. I pretty much slept right through it, but apparently we got some gnarly weather last night. Anyways, it's also 80 degrees yesterday and it's like 40, freezing. Got the taste of that spring summer, but I ended up getting this tire all mounted up and balanced. We just bead balance them. So got bead weights in there, all set up, seated, mounted, ready to go back on. So I'm gonna throw this on now, and then this bike should be ready to come off the lift because everything else I need to do, I don't wanna do clutch and brake fluid flushes this high up, and it's easier to pull the front wheel when it's on the ground. So we got to put these couplings back in. Hopefully we can get this wheel mounted and installed while I'm waiting on the diesel compressor to warm up, because I was supposed to be blasting this last night. It didn't get here till way late. And now that's what I got to deal with today. But I know I got another customer coming in to drop off another bike here in another hour and a half. And they might be coming to work on the roof because with all the tornado and high winds, we've had a couple panels blow off, and I got a couple little leaks in here. Not as bad, but we've gotten a ton of rain. Even my house doesn't usually flood, but we got about 8 inches of standing water in the very back of my yard because we are getting bombarded with rain. So, 'tis what it is, but let's get jamming on getting this thing back together. I might just slap this up on a time lapse and start dropping these parts back in, just because I think it's gonna save a little bit of time as I wrestle this stuff back together. I know we gotta jack this thing way up in the air to get it to clear. Then we'll get the drum back on, slide that back onto this coupling plate for the shaft drive, snug everything down, and then worry about getting this thing off the lift maybe a little bit later, especially if I'll have a couple guys up here. It's much easier having a second set of hands to drop this thing down anyway. I can do it myself, but if I got somebody up here, it makes it easier. So let me figure out where I'm gonna throw you guys where we can watch some of the shaft drive bits. If anything comes up, I'll kind of talk you through it, but as of right now, I think it's just gonna be a quick little time-lapsey bit.
And then it's time to make that morning drive. Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Alarm goes off in the morning and the cycle's complete. Work, sleep, repeat. Yesterday I was 17, running bootlegs and draws and screens. Now I'm running up debt and I'm scrambling to make ends meet. So work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Work, sleep. Somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. Sleep, repeat. eyes. Throw on a shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Somewhere up the line, I forgot what I was working for. And there goes life, looks like it's going down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. All I ever do is work,
You got that all done. Oh, I lost my little cover on my GoPro. I'm gonna have to find that somewhere. Anyways, I don't know where that died. Like I said, it's cold out today for this battery. Brand new, 100% charged, but they don't like the cold. So that cut out somewhere in between this. I had a little bit of an issue trying to get this alignment done. I put the gear post bit into the wheel first and then slid it over into the shaft drive assembly. So basically that little coupler piece went into the wheel first. Then I had to kind of wrestle it up and line that up. It got real tight. This tire is pretty fat. I got a good fingers gap on the sides, but it was definitely a little bit snug trying to get that in and then keep the brake plate over. Once that got onto the shaft like it's supposed to, you're able to kind of slide the axle through this way with your spacer. Snug that down. Pinch bolts tight. Brakes back on. I was looking at the alignment. There's a little pin here. I should have marked that first, but there's a tiny little dot here. There's a tiny dot here. We landed those right where they're supposed to be. Cotter pins back in on the brake stay. Axle nuts tight. So we are pretty much done on this thing. Now I'll just hang out for a little bit. Wait till this next bike comes in. And really, it's just get it down. We'll do the fluid stuff first, then we'll hook the tank back up. I don't want to be bleeding brakes and clutches with a brand new tank over there on here. So we'll finish that up hopefully later today. Then I gotta get this front wheel off, try and get that mounted. I got the other tire sitting over at the shop ready to go. So really just tank, fuel lines, and some handlebar bleeding. And then hopefully this thing should be about ready to go home. Unless he has more stuff he wants to throw in, but as of right now, that's all I got left on my to-do list. So hopefully we can get this knocked out completely by the end of the day today. But I also have some blasting work to do. I don't really know what's gonna happen in between with all the other stuff. I ended up working way longer than I thought I was going to on this bike yesterday in between blasting some of this stuff. So no mic on, so I apologize for that. But here it is. It is tank installed. Everything is done. She's good to go. Runs great. Everything else is working. Tires right up. The only thing that I really did that I haven't filmed was I had the front wheel off, but it turns out the brand new tire is actually an 18, not a 19. So I don't have the right parts to finish that. The fuel filter here gets in the way of mounting this side cover. And there's two other side covers I got to figure out where they go on here. But other than that, we're pretty much good to go. Brand new petcock is installed. Gas tank is hooked up, just needs a bath. And she works. She fires right up. She does everything she's supposed to do. I still didn't take it on a full test ride yet. I'll do that hopefully later today. But it got cold again. So in between flooding rains and cold weather, it's been kind of a pain in the butt trying to get out and ride. And I got to finish up some more work stuff up here. So finish blasting today, and then hopefully if I have time I can get a shakedown run on this and get this thing pretty much ready to go and out of here. I'm guessing it'll be another week or so for him to figure out the tire situation and get a new tire ordered up. So they sent me an 110/80 18 instead of a 110/90 19, I believe is what that was. Yeah, 110/90 18 is what they sent me, but I need a 19-inch tire. So there's that. And then we got this Sporty that came in yesterday. This thing might need some major overhaul here. 1200 or 1250 kit, I think, on this. But won't be doing a ton on this one, I don't think. But we might. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Motor's got a little bit of a knock in the bottom end, it sounds like. So we'll see if we get to ruin somebody's day and find out if that bottom end is shot. That's it for now. Just wanted to wrap that one up. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all those fun things, but maybe we'll do a Honda ride along. I have never ridden one. Give you my honest opinion of it. So we'll catch you on the next one.